guys. I am very, very pleased that you're all here. We got there's my camera. Good. We got some really good things happening today. As we know, the crypto market is moving, man. It's moving. We got some exciting things ahead. Let me see. Try to record this. Find the link to do it. Welcome, 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 DevvE Rangers. DevvE Rangers. Okay, let's just start recording. Okay, we're recording now. Thank you everyone for joining. I'm so happy. I'm so pleased that you guys are here. We got some very, very nice things that are happening around the crypto space. Of course, we have election day today. And it looks like the market's reacting, market's reacting. We got some nice moves. We got things happening. And at the end of the day, we're gonna know, right, who's gonna be the president of the United States. And we just want to make sure the one that wins is gonna be pro crypto. Because that's what we need. We want someone that embrace crypto. And I know that's gonna happen. I think that's what's going to happen. The way the election is heading, I don't want to name names, but you guys know who supports crypto, and I think that's very good for DevvE because DevvE is built for governments. DevvE is built for enterprise, and the only way blockchain and crypto can coexist in this country and other countries that cares about transparency is through regulation. And we are fully regulated. We were built for this moment. DevvE was built for this new era. Unbelievable. I mean, these guys, when they had the vision years ago, that wanted to make things different. They want to build a blockchain that is different. That was what was out there at the moment. And even now, we have Ethereum, we have Solana that had a lot of problems. We have Ethereum that I don't know. To me, it's kind of losing traction. I think Ethereum, it's like if you go back in history and you start thinking about MySpace, for example. MySpace was a website. I mean, it was a social media that came first, way before um, uh, Facebook, and they're gone. MySpace is gone. Look what happened with the Blackberries. Remember when the Blackberries came out? They had the BB pin, and then if you own a Blackberry, you were able to chat to each other. And look what happened. They're gone. Now you have WhatsApp, you have Telegram. So evolution is part of what we're visualizing and what we're living right now. We're in the middle of an evolution of crypto, of blockchain. And that evolution has a name. In blockchain space, it's called DevvE. Simple as that. DevvE is the evolution of blockchain. We have a whole ecosystem that is transparent, that it has patents. Listen, guys, you need to let this thing sink in. We have patents. We have 4 patents. One of them is anti fraud protection. It's a fraud protection patent. Look what happened in the history in the last 12 years of crypto. How many people lost money? I mean, I hate to say this to you, Vitalik Buterin, if you one day get a chance to tell you in your face. I mean, Ethereum made billions and millions of people lost billions of dollars due to scams that were coming through your blockchain, and you didn't do shit about it. Okay, the decentralization is it has to be supervised. He has to be somehow regulated. I hate to say it like that, guys. And back in the days, I used to have that flag about decentralization and the flag that I don't want the government to know what I'm doing. But listen, guys, governments aren't going anywhere. They're not. They're gonna be here forever. Banks are gonna be here forever. Insurance insurance companies are gonna be for a long time, forever. So let's be realistic. We need a technology that is transparent. We need companies to have the ability to build inside an ecosystem without having to worry about your users getting scammed. That's what DevvE solves. DevvE allows companies, governments, enterprises to create, to build with the ability of knowing who they're dealing with. Try to go to a bank right now and open a bank account without your ID or your passport. It's not going to happen. Or try to get a driver license at a government agency without your identification. It's not going to happen. We need regulation. We need technologies that allow these things to happen, but at the same time that offer transparency. And right now, the governments are corrupt. The institutions out there, they have a lack of transparency, and blockchain solves that. And DevvE is the answer to solve a lot of those issues out there. Right now, we're in the middle of an election in the United States. Okay, I guarantee that there will be talks about fraud at one point. They already are. Look, go out there and look on X. There's a lot of tweets out there about crazy things happening within the elections and the ballots and the votes and some systems that got hacked where people was trying to vote for someone and he went to the other candidate. That's a big problem. The corruption is at every different level. Government contracts given to companies to build roads. Insurance companies trying to take advantage of the system. Blockchain is transparency. Blockchain solves that. But you had to do it right. You had to do it in a way that a government can use technology that allows transparency. And that's exactly what DevvE is, guys. And we're talking about the US right now, but imagine if you go beyond talking about the whole world needs transparency. I was born in a third world country. I'm from Honduras. Corruption is a big problem. There's billions and millions of dollars that get stolen by government officials. With they get all the taxes they collect, and they have all these projects out there. And no one knows what they're doing. No one knows is the materials they're buying to build the road has the right price. If we bring all those problems into transparency, into blockchain, let's see, someone's saying that they can hear me. Let me go back. Go take a look. Okay, you can barely hear me, so I'm got too excited. I'm gonna get closer to them. So this blockchain that you guys are part of is gonna change the world. Listen to what I'm saying, guys. This blockchain that you guys are invested in is gonna change the world. And the UN knows it. The United Nations knows it. Okay? Our CEO has been invited to the UN a few times, talk to different countries, governments. There's going to be a point in time that the UN is going to require them to be used in order for governments to be members. I'm telling you, that's coming because we need transparency. Globally, we need transparency at a government level. If we fix corruption, listen to what I'm saying. If we fix corruption, we're gonna fix the world. Our countries are literally dying because of corruption. Hospitals without medicines, hospitals without equipment, because money gets stolen in the process. The UN understands that, and the UN knows we need a solution, and DevvE is that solution. They're looking at us, guys. They're looking at us. Okay? And the alliances, the partnerships that are gonna come, think about this. If DevvE starts being implemented at a government or governments, those companies inside that government are going to be required to use them. They're going to be required to use the blockchain because of transparency. Think about that for a second. Imagine the buying pressure that we're going to generate with all these countries, all these corporations. They're going to need DevvE to operate their systems. They need all their applications, all their smart contracts are going to need DevvE to operate. Forget about 30 cents, guys. Forget about 30 cents. We're talking about $10,000 minimum. Now, remember, you got $10,000 DevvE, you can buy a fraction of a DevvE. You're going to be able to buy a little bit of a fraction of a DevvE, just like Bitcoin, you buy Satoshis. We might have to come up with what someone named the other day. The fraction of a DevvE will be called, I don't know, Tommy's, in honor of our founder, Tom Anderson. So maybe, I don't know. We have to do the math and divide the fractions. Like, we know one Bitcoin is 100 million Satoshis. Is that correct? If I'm not mistaken. Imagine you guys owning right now, investing $100 worth of DevvE. Today's price, $100 worth of DevvE. And we're going to come back here 5 years, 10 years from now, and your DevVes are going to be $10,000 each. No, Roger, you're fucking crazy. What are you talking about? You're just trying to shield your bags. No. Back in the days when people was talking about Bitcoin, when Bitcoin was 2 cents, 10 cents, $1, $100, when Ethereum launched, when Polygon Matic launched, Binance Smart Chain, and look what they are right now, without even a fraction of the technology we have. Think about that. One thing is the blockchain with governments and enterprises. Think about the environmental social government. You're talking about a $30 trillion industry. I was in a meeting a couple of weeks ago. I had the honor to be there with Ray Quintana. I introduced Ray to a company in Canada. And, you learn, I'm telling you guys, there's so much potential in this ecosystem that you guys don't even realize. So what this company is doing in Canada, okay, they're involved with electrical vehicles, but trucks. I'm talking about big trucks, 18-wheelers. And one of the problems is, okay, how do you create an ecosystem for trucks? They can only go, I don't know, 400 miles per charge. So, how do you do that? I mean, how do you get on a road and you have to go, I don't know, 2,000 miles to deliver something? You're going to need a lot of batteries for that. So this company, what they came up with a solution is they're going to have these mobile charging stations. Every 400 or every 350 miles. They're going to have these charging stations in the Canada road system. And then all these trucks are going to be able to, get there, just like you go to a gas station and plug in your batteries and then charge it in 20 minutes. Those 20 minutes, you got coffee, you take a shower, you do whatever you got to do, and then you move on. And then these charging stations are going to be bringing batteries from a central hub to keep up with the demand. But here's the thing. Canada is about to impose a tax of $8,500 per truck a year for their environmental impact. Now, what I think is going to happen, for what I hear, is they're going to be using that to reduce climate change by buying carbon credits, right? Now that's going to do another thing. It's going to encourage truckers to really to kind of go electric. So that's something very, very unique. Hold on for a second. Now listen, guys. It's going to be a whole ecosystem. Now, a lot of the things I said, okay, is because I'm a visionary. Okay, I'm a visionary. When I talk about ideas and things that are out there, I try to connect the dots. I want to keep that clear. When I start saying about something specific, it doesn't mean it's going to happen. It's really not true. I don't know if these things are. I'm just saying is the opportunity is there. Okay. And then keep in mind, I'm not part of the team too, so I can say a lot of things. I can talk about price, and then I'm just learning every day about my investment. Even example for I was talking about Ray Quintana going to the UN. I'm just saying, okay, why did he get invited? And the fact that I'm saying one day they might be using DevvE in their ecosystem is just a speculation, guys. Don't get me wrong, okay? And I think you're smart enough to understand that. This is like when we were trying to go to the moon and said we're gonna go to the moon, and we're gonna go to the moon, and we went to the moon. So the whole ecosystem here with DevvE is the opportunities, because one door is going to open, and once you get through that door, there will be 100 more doors open. And that's what we need to understand, is that opportunity. The opportunity is there. This is the right moment for us. While we're in the middle right now. Hold on for a second. I got to check something here, right? Okay, perfect. Listen, we're in the middle of an evolution. And the evolution is happening right in front of us. After today's election, a lot of things are going to change. I'll tell you that right now. I'll tell you that right now. Gotta fix this. It keeps going down. You guys can hear me. Lower my signal. Can't lower it anymore. Hey, listen, guys, you have any comments? Go ahead, open your mic. I want to hear what you have to say. You read something right here. Perfect. So, talk about price action. I love having the ability to talk about price action. And the reason why I can do this today is because none of the team is here. I gotta stay away from price talk when the team members are here, because I can't do that. Right? Get in trouble. I can't get in trouble. I can say DevvE's gonna get to $10,000. Nothing happened. I'm an investor of DevvE. I want DevvE to reach $10,000. I want to be your voice, right? I know you guys think. You go to bed at night and dream. Say, shit, DevvE gets to $1,000. Well, we're all in this together, guys. And I'll tell you, even sometimes the team can talk about price. They think about it. Let's just be realistic. They're working their ass behind the scenes. They want this to be successful. And so that freedom of me having the ability to talk about stuff like this, it's what really drives my mind to dig deeper and try to connect the dots, try to read. By the way, DevStream, or sister company from Canada, just got approved from NASDAQ. I think you saw that post. It was posted this week. That's great, guys. That's great news. Great news there for us. because that's going to bring a whole audience. It's going to bring think about it. I mean, it's the first company, for what I understood, correct me if I'm wrong. Hey, I made mistakes sometimes. Not perfect, but I think I got this one right. It's the first company that is going to be connected to carbon credits that is trading in the United States stock market. And we know that's a big deal nowadays. So that's going to bring a lot of eyes into DevStream. And of course, everything's going to circle around. It's going to come to us because we're connected to them. That's the reality of it. And maybe at this moment, we cannot talk about it. I mean, we can, but I mean, the team cannot talk about it because, of course, the SEC and all that bullshit going around. Yeah, it's one of the things that I don't understand, man. I don't understand the United States. But they don't allow a lot of shit here in the U.S. as investors, and all these opportunities they just go somewhere else. They just go to other countries. People go, and then from other countries and find these opportunities, invest, and make millions of dollars. Oh, but you're a United States citizen. You're not allowed to do this shit. Oh, but I can go to a fucking gas station and spend $1,000 in lottery and no one's gonna say anything. Or I can go to the Seminole Casino and dump $20,000 and they kick me goodbye. They don't care about it if I lose them. So that's bullshit. And when you hear all this inside trading from the government, I think there's Lady Pelosi, very famous for that shit. So they can do a lot of stuff, but we're not allowed to do shit. But guess what? I'm from Honduras, so I do things different ways. Listen, guys, price action. We were what 18 cents? I think went all the way. God, I hate this mic going down. I think went all the way to 14 or 15 cents, if I can't remember. Look what we are right now. Look what we are right now. Let's check the price. Let's check the price right now. Someone posted about a cup and handle that is playing out right now. And I know a lot. Listen, I know every well out there. I know every single well out there. In wells, there's 31 cents. 31 cents, guys. Wells are accumulating, guys. I know just one well out there has been buying a ton of them. And then a lot of the wells, they don't kind of engage in conversations publicly, but they we talk a little bit in private, and they're exciting about getting prices. The prices that they were getting, they were buying even at this price, right? Who cares about 31 cents? Buy at 31 cents, and then hold on for a second. 31 cents. Buy at $1. Buy at $2. Who cares? You think those that understood Bitcoin at the beginning quit buying Bitcoin when it reached $10? No. Tell that to Michael Saylor. He's been buying Bitcoin at this price. Or President Bukele been buying Bitcoin for a while too. Or BlackRock, right? So listen, it doesn't matter if you buy at 31 cents right now. Vesting is about to be over. And then circulating supply will go flat for a long time. It will go flat for a long time. And there's only one thing that is going to happen. Well, it's possible. Okay. By experience, it is possible. We may see a little bit of a drop, which I mean, I hate to say this to you guys, but I would love to see it. Because the news I posted that I was going to tell you guys. Listen, I finally got an offer on my house, and I'm closing pretty soon. I'm going to get a lot of liquidity. So listen, those suckers out there that don't understand DevvE, go ahead and fucking sell, because I'll be buying pretty soon. I'll be buying pretty soon. So price goes down. Just buy some more. Price goes up. Hey, no financial advice. Let me just give you a little disclaimer. Number one, I'm not a fucking financial advisor. I'm not telling you what to do. This is for entertainment purposes. Don't believe anything I'm saying. Just go do your research. If I'm talking about the UN, go do your research. If I said Ray Quintana has been in the UN, don't fucking believe me. Go there and find out if it's true. Okay? Let me make that clear. Don't come to me in the future, Roger, but you were saying this. Listen, I'm not saying anything. This is my own opinion, okay? And I'm allowed to say whatever I want. This is my own opinion. You guys are smart. If you're here and you bought DevvE at this price, you're very smart. You're smarter than 98% of the individuals out there. So do your research. Don't complain to me later. We're going to be buying DevvE pretty soon. And I'm not going to tell you when. I'm just going to wait for the price to drop. Hopefully. I don't think it will drop much. There's always someone needing money. Let's just be realistic. The other day, someone dumped 100,000. Good luck for those that were awake in front of the computer, because that dip was bought immediately. I think it went all the way down to 20 cents. That individual literally left on the table a big chunk of money, even at right now at this price. Imagine in a year from now. But hey, people need money, guys. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? First of the month? First of the month? Gotta pay rent. If you have your kids at a private school, you gotta pay for that. You have to leave it, right? What are you gonna do? If you need the money and you don't have it and all you have is DevvE, hey, go ahead and sell. Here's another thing I want to tell you guys. If you love whales when they're buying, don't hate them when they sell. Okay? If you see someone selling DevvE when it reaches $2, $5, $10, don't complain, because they were supporting this project at the beginning. It's like, let's talk a little bit about FIAS. The fiasco that happened a while ago with the hack. Hey, a lot of us were buying on the deep, right? I didn't know what was happening. I was lucky enough to be in front of my computer. Fuck, I think I got, at this point, I mean, I don't know what I'm going to get. I haven't done the math, but I got to 3.7 million fiats. And I know another whale that has close to 4 million. He was buying on the dip. And hey, we're supporting fiats as well. Shit happens, and it got hacked, whatever. Which, I mean, I've seen that happening in crypto so many times with other projects. So that's exactly the reason why we need DevvE at the beginning. So there was a solution out there. They posted it, and then we're gonna be on our, I mean, whatever. I can't even remember the percentage. But listen, at the end of the day, we're still gonna make money. We're gonna make money with fiats. We're gonna make money with DevvE. And in the future, you will have the opportunity to make money with Aave too, which is my company's token. That's another story in the future. Because I got something that I'm not gonna get into that. Anyways, listen, guys. Also, the new DevvE Raiders. We created a new chat for chilling. Okay, and we were lucky enough to. I got approached by the Mellow team. It's they have a very nice. I mean, I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed with how this thing works. I never had the opportunity to, even to understand how this thing works with the chilling and the connecting with the X account and posting and retweeting. This shit works. The bot they have, okay, works really good. And then we're using it on the DevvE Raiders. Go ahead and join. And someone was asking what was the purpose of that chat. Listen, it's to promote the project, to let people know that what's out there, that this blockchain is here, everything we have, and we're investors that we want to get involved. We want to protect our investment. We want to let others know about DevvE, and then we have this chat for that purpose. Right now is a voluntary. No one's making any money. Eventually, once I guess we become large enough to ask the team to maybe get a little bit of a budget to incentivize those that are investing time into the work that needs to be done, then we'll do something like that. We'll start having competitions, and what I like about this bot is that everything is automatic. I think even the payments you set them up automatically. So go check it out. I mean, in Mellow, which is actually started as a meme token, and now it's it has utility, and the team behind I know them very well. Some of them you guys know them too. I'm just not going to mention names, but and I think it's going to have a lot of potential. So go check it out. um, I might start putting together some investment for them. Maybe bring some that wants to join a VIP group, let's just call it, to have a little bit of access to whatever they do. But anyways, the main thing is the chat is there. It's called the DevvE Raiders. It's open for you guys to join and help us out. Help us out, guys. We have to make sure this thing takes off. And listen, one day I remember the first $1 million I made. I woke up and I look at my portfolio and I literally had over this was after me 3 years in red, 3 years suffering, not making any money in crypto. And then all of a sudden I was in front of $1 million. I was like, shit, this thing is for real. And that's what's gonna happen to us. You're gonna go to bed one day, you're gonna wake up the next morning, and then boom, you're gonna have $1 million in your balance. So don't give up, guys. Never give up in crypto. If you give up, you're gonna regret it. You are sitting in the best crypto opportunity. Forget about crypto, and the best opportunity in your entire life. What we have here is huge. This is insanely big. Which you know, we have more funds to just accumulate, which we're getting them soon anyways. Oh man, tonight's gonna be a big night. Tonight's gonna be a big night. Well, we're just seeing some new buys coming in. That's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Very nice. Very nice. Listen, focus. Let's focus, guys. Leave the noise out. Okay. DevvE at one point in history is gonna separate from the rest of the crypto. What this means is you might see Bitcoin dumping, and we're not gonna move, or we might go up. Because the applications are endless. ESG, well, talking about ESG, I just learned that this is really it blew my mind the other day that I was listening to Austin and Duncan when they were talking about how they have this the sound devices that you can put them in the forest and it captures sound, and then you can tell what animals and how many of those animals are around. That technology can make a big impact globally because we're losing rainforests. We're actually losing a lot of animals and a lot of species that are very important in our ecosystem. Um, just think about bees. If we lose bees, we're doomed. So we need to understand the environment. And DevvE is there. DevvE is involved. It's making all these connections. It's talking to all these different entities that are gonna make a difference. Is making a difference already. Hey, it's there. It's coming. I'm just happy to be here. I think 2025 is going to be the best year for crypto because we have a lot of different things that we didn't have before. We have institutions already joining this space. We have JP Morgan, we have BlackRock, the future president of the United States openly said that crypto is going to be part of uh, his agenda. Bitcoin is going to be used in the United States, and I hope this individual wins because if it goes the other way, it doesn't matter. I mean, we might feel bad for a little bit, and then after that, we're going to go back to where we are right now. Listen, any of you wants to say something right now? Hey, JT, thanks for being here, by the way. Thanks for setting that mellow boat. I was just talking to the I was just talking to my the community about how great of a bot you guys have. I'm very impressed. I like it. It's becoming a little bit of addicting, and I hope one day DevvE reaches. I don't know. Can you imagine if the Rangers gets to 200,000 followers? You know, once we get a couple million users, we can get there easily. So that David Raiders is gonna get busy. It's gonna get busy out there, letting all these influencers knowing about what we're doing. And I think a lot of other projects that are gonna start using the bot will, they can use us as an example. Say, okay, shit, the Debbie community is using it. That's great because then we'll get exposed to them, right? And so I think the Mellow team, feel free to use us as an example. We are using it, not as an official, from the team because this is something I'm doing on the side to support the project and to promote my investment. I made a video earlier today. I'm going to be posted in Spanish, so all my friends and family learn a little more about DevvE. A lot of them, I talk to them about DevvE, and they've been buying DevvE. But I'm going to post some videos out there in social media, so my families and my friends can share with their friends in Spanish. So I think it's a great opportunity for everyone. Um, Let me read the chat. I'm gonna see if anyone out there. Take a look. Let's take a look. Any questions? So you want to open your mic? Feel free to do it. Send it to 20. Yes, yes. Let's do it. Let's do it. You know what I got in mind? Maybe I don't know if that's going to be possible. Once the whole blockchain and everything starts rolling, maybe we should put together the first DevvE meme token for entertainment purpose, but we're going to give you some utility. The first meme token that is transparent. Because all these meme tokens out there, we don't even know who's behind. Well, a lot of them now that they've been acquired for different teams. I guess we see that information is public. But listen, guys. Um, we're about 38 minutes into this video, so I'm gonna stop here unless you guys want to say something, want to ask something. I'll be happy to try to answer for you. If it's not, then thank you very much. It was a pleasure to be here with you guys. If you are a holder of DevvE of $100,000 or more, send me a DM. I will invite you to a well chat or VIP chat where we have all the big investors. Listen, this well chat, when DevvE reaches $10 or $100, it's going to be a very wealthy group. And I'm very interest to see what's going to happen in the future with the relations, the friendships, the connections, the projects that we can find together, that we can collaborate each other, invest. That's what I'm excited about. I'm excited about DevvE, I'm sorry, Fias, and of course Avec. For those that don't know about Avec, keep it in your radar. Thank you very much. DevvE to the moon. We'll see you guys on the next video.